Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. So this is the final fight of the mission. I actually decided that this will be 3 parts. I'll cut this one in half because about halfway through you do get to autosave and things change pretty dramatically. So the next video will also be this same fight, Grissom Academy, and so on and so on, and I'm using the Matak and the Raider. But so I don't know what's happening. All I saw was there's an Atlas mech. I know there's a bunch of guys. I see Guardians closing on me. I see Centurions, but I see a high ground. So I immediately run for the high ground. And I'm finally starting to wish that I more instinctively knew the bind to change. And as you see, I was just now switching cover, turning over, but I still died. And I still kind of fumble that bind because I use it so rarely, and it's not terribly tight anyway. But hopefully with time I'll get more used to that, because I was just about to turn, or I was turning, but I died in the process, unfortunately. So I am pretty committed to this high ground. I feel like it's a good idea. And I see guys on my left, so that should give me a nice advantage against them. But in a moment, well, grenades certainly don't help. I hate grenades. I love the Geth. They never use grenades, ever. Why must grenades exist? But now I see a whole bunch of guys over here, and I didn't know who that was. That's James. He's backpedaling up the stairs for some reason. And I see another grenade, and I'm trying to get out of there, but I actually hit James when I was strafing to the left, and he actually blocked me because of his freaking collision detection. That was also just awesome. Still feeling like this is a good idea. Still think I could do it. Still think I want to take this high ground. Certainly don't want to give it to them, because then they could flank me from high ground. But there's no really good cover all the way to the right near that shield generator. There's no railings or anything. So I'm just keeping my one party member watching my left flank while I attack these guys. Making sure to take out the generator first and then immediately sabotaging that turret. So this time I do not fall to the grenade. Fool me once, shame on you. And I thought I saw a Guardian coming, but right now I can't see him, so I'm not sure if I'm aware that the Guardians are coming or what. But, yeah, and that turret. I'm used to my sabotage lasting much longer than it does on this character. And I forgot how annoying sabotage was when it lasts such a short duration, when you have inspected far enough to have extended duration. But I see that some smoke was cast in front of me. I was hoping that that smoke would prevent the turret from firing on me. So I re-sabotage it, but as you see, my cooldowns are very long because of the loadout I'm using, and it's becoming a serious problem. And these guys are now flanking me, and there's very little I can actually do about it. I'm just trying to get shots in through that little slit, but the shots I do get in do so little damage, and now I see they're being shielded by this shield generator. Great. So now one of them has a shield. I had to fire through the shield as well, and I'm just doing everything in my power to just deal with these guys, but I get taken out by the turret. It's just nothing you can really do in that situation. There's a turret, there's these two guys flanking you. It's just death all the way around. And I'll tell you right now, the way I beat this fight, I feel like it can work every single time, and I feel like it's probably what you should do, but some players might not like what I did. And I'll tell you right now that I didn't realize it would work in the end. It was more just me thinking, I need to get the hell out of here, but you'll see that pretty soon. So now I'm trying to watch this stairwell. I am in a position where the turret couldn't hit me where I am, and they can't really hit me from the far left either. So this is actually working pretty well. I'm liking this. It seems to be okay. But again, shields are a serious problem. I can't get a shot on his backpack. It's just... and it's wasting ammo, and ammo is scarce in this mission. So no, and yeah, where did these guys come from? All of a sudden, there's 2 Guardians on top of me. It's like they teleported to me. I have no idea where those guys came from. I was watching the stairs, I turn away for a moment, and there's 2 Guardians, so I don't know what happened there. But I'm just trying to deal with it as best I can. And it's not going well. I have no biotics, I have no way to just instantly neutralize these guys. I'm trying to just shoot him with the Raider through the slot, and fortunately... and there was a grenade there. I was being shot on the left, I turned instinctively to that, I didn't realize there was a grenade there, and I immediately die from the grenade. Starting to get a little frustrated. This is, I think, where I'm starting to try something new. I am trying to just not use that high ground. It's so easy to get flanked up there. I don't want to deal with the Guardians so close to there. So I'm just trying to use this low ground to my advantage. It's not really to my advantage. I'm trying to really just make the best of a bad situation. So you see I placed a proximity mine to deal with that guy when he walked over it. But I'm having serious difficulties just taking these guys out.
Ready for action?
Expeditiously, just doing it quickly. Especially because of how many engineers they have. As you see, there are students hurling biotics at the enemies as I fight, and it is helpful at times, but it's not something that you can really rely on. It's not something that you can count on in a clutch moment. And it's just never enough. Just never, ever enough. But I managed to take that guy out, and things are going fairly well. But this is an example of a mission where it's just an endless stream of enemies. There has to be well over 20, 30 plus enemies throughout this one fight. Maybe not that many, but it's a lot. It's easily 20. Just an endless stream of Guardians, endless stream of Centurions, tons of Engineers. They just drop from the ceiling every so many seconds. But I'm holding out, but I'm already noticing that I'm running low on ammo. And they're really not dropping any, certainly nowhere that I can get to it. And that's just an example of I don't know why they would give you the Matak on this mission, because they know players are going to use it. Most players, when they find a new weapon, especially the Matak, they'll use it for the mission. And on some missions, it's beneficial to use what they give you, but on this one, it just doesn't do enough damage at these levels, especially if you're playing a character without an ammo power, like incendiary ammo. And you don't have enough mods to really give it more of a punch at this time, so it's a problem. And you're too low of a level really to have armor-piercing ammo or incendiary ammo from James, armor-piercing ammo from Garrus, up high enough level for group ammo. And so now I know that there is a turret, and so I'm going to try to sabotage it. And here I'm getting frustrated because I want my party members covering my back, but they're not coming. I don't know where they are, but this is a serious problem. If they were there, that guy wouldn't have been able to flank me. It's very important that you have if you're going to use this low ground, to have party members watching your back, and they're just not coming. So this is just me raging right now. Where the freaking hell are you? Get the hell over here. This is a really long fight, and I don't want to have to freaking keep doing it. Starting to get frustrated. I don't like when random glitches prevent you from succeeding. It really irritates me. And I'm just sitting and waiting for my sabotage cooldown to come off. Why is it that a sentry will instantly kill me if I'm caught out of cover, whereas it didn't even totally bring down that engineer's shields in a burst? Seriously. If it kills me, it should kill them. I think that's kind of BS myself. It's another example of just fake difficulty. Everything should be even. But again, I'm being flanked. I know that they're going to flank me on the right. I don't really know what to do. My party members still aren't here. They're still not watching my back. Things are looking very dire. This is where I decide to just say, screw you guys, whatever. As you can see, I got extremely lucky here. That turret had just fired, so it didn't shoot at me. And I'm just running over here to take cover, and I notice a door. And lo and behold, this door is actually an autosave. If you can book here, you don't actually have to kill all those guys. You guys might view that as cheesy, but you can do it every single time. I see no reason not to if you can manage it. If you were an infiltrator, you would be able to do that in 2 seconds. No problem. A soldier, adrenaline rush, no problem. Even in Vanguard, charging over there to a guy and then just dropping down, no problem. Especially if you just go there first. The area I dropped down, that's the same area where I was in the beginning of the video. That high ground that I wound up giving up, just go there immediately and drop down, go to the door, the fight's over. That first part of the fight's over. There's really no reason to actually go through all the trouble that I just did. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, stay tuned for the last part of this fight, and have